Hello, my name is Ana Marisa and this is day 2 of my self-observation. For this project, I wanted to focus on improving my skills using AutoCAD and trying to push my creative bounds. At the end of yesterday's video, I mentioned wanting to focus on rounding my shapes, so today my plan was to do the exact same thing as yesterday, but with a more complex and curvy object. I happen to have an empty bottle next to me. Getting the measurements of the bottle was more difficult than the base because of the lack of flat surfaces. When I could, I used my ruler to estimate the diameter of each section of the bottle, and when that became almost impossible to do consistently, I switched to using thread to find the circumference and then using math to find the diameter. Each measurement was taken in inches, and then I converted it to decimal form. Because this object has a more interesting surface than my squarish base, I decided I was only going to draw half of it. I made a line of symmetry to mark where each section of the bottle began. From there, I drew the radius of each place on the bottle, and connecting it upwards, I traveled down the center line. Drawing the sides of the bottle required more reference lines than expected, but I think they better demonstrate the texture as opposed to having flat lines. I mirrored the bottle and then worked on adding the indents the bottle had. I was hoping these details would help show the roundness of the bottle, but I think that because they were straight lines, I flattened the bottle more. Then I outlined what I wanted in white and mirrored the bottle again. I was successful in drawing one curve and including more texture in the design. The artist in me really wanted to add shading, but this program is more about contoured lines than anything else. So I added one line going down the left side of the bottle to imitate a light source. This drawing took an hour and a half, but I think it's an improvement on yesterday's exercise because I was able to capture more detail and also create curves, but this sketch is still lacking the 3D element I was hoping to include. I think I'd like to focus on that for tomorrow.